I absolutely love making these videos. It feels so purposeful to make these educational self-improvement videos for you guys, and I genuinely want to help change lives with these videos. It's my entire mission to help young men like me who are struggling with degeneracy and modern addictions improve their lives and become top 1% men. But with all of this, there is still one problem that I have to be honest about. I'm still 18. I've just graduated from high school last spring, and since then my life has changed tremendously. I've learned so many new things and I've been building myself, but I'm still in the very early stages of becoming the man that I want to be. And it will probably take several more years to get to that point because honestly, I started off pretty low. But I won't lie to you, this process is pretty hard. And sometimes I feel ashamed about how much trouble I have staying consistent and disciplined and doing the good habits. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm making the right decisions or if I'm thinking the right things. I promise that every single one of my videos represents a part of my belief system. And I truly believe that everything I say in these videos is incredibly important and useful. But there are times where I'll script, make, and post a video, and then a few days later, I'll realize that I actually went back on my word and did something that's actually against my video. For example, in the Only Have Beliefs That Serve You video, I think it's my second video, I talked a lot about the importance of increasing your ego and basically visualizing yourself as a Chad. But then I realized that after I posted that video, there would be some times where I would actually doubt my own potential and I'd lose some confidence or I'd think negatively about myself, none of which served me. And of course, everyone makes mistakes and I definitely make a lot of them. But every time I do, I start thinking like, is this pointless? Am I even doing the right things? Do I even deserve to give advice to people? Am I a hypocrite? And recently, I've understood that the reason I have all of these thoughts is because I actually don't have that much guidance in my life at the moment. Sure, I've watched other self-improvement creators and I've read some books. Maybe I need to read more, but still, all of those are mainly for increasing productivity and talking about, working hard and building muscle and becoming more masculine and doing the good habits, which of course, those are all awesome and you should obviously be doing those things. But at the same time, everyone has different opinions on the internet. Not all advice applies to everyone, and you might not even be in the correct chapter of your life to follow a certain piece of advice. So with all of this stuff going on in our lives, the temptations, the worries, the fears, the depressions, the loneliness, how do we find peace? What path can I actually follow that I can almost guarantee will greatly benefit me in becoming a more masculine, respected, and fulfilled man? And then it clicked. It's religion. I'm a Hindu, and it's mainly because my parents are also Hindus, and they're decently religious, especially my mom. So I just took on their religion. But I've never really been that religious. We only go to the temple like once a month, and I only really pray during pujas, which are basically Hindu rituals to honor gods. But other than that, I've never really done much to show my devotion to God. I did read a bit of the Bhagavad Gita in English translation for some time. I think it was about a few years ago, but I eventually stopped because I forgot to continue reading it. So I've never really cared that much about my own religion. But recently, when religion popped up into my mind, I physically smiled. I felt so joyful because for the first time in a while, I realized that I actually do have a guide for life. It's God. Men who worship and fear God are basically the epitome of masculinity, right? They have good values, they're disciplined, they work hard, they provide for their families. Men who have no fear of God are often the ones doing degenerate things. I want to be pure and live a fulfilling life, and I want to have a family with the women that I love. That's it. I don't care. I don't have interest in this casual dating, casual sex bullshit that's been popularized by modern society. I want to be a man of God. Being a religious man is basically automatic self-improvement, and I've realized just how much learning about my religion would serve me. I finally feel at peace on a path that I know will benefit me and help me become the man that I want to be. So that's what I'm going to be doing. My advice to you is to start learning more about your religion and its values. Start becoming a man of God. I can't guarantee you that this is going to completely change your entire life, since I'm just starting to do this now myself. But I have confidence that this will absolutely bring us towards a much better version of ourselves. This video won't change your life. You will. Nice.